Hey friend, what is up? And today I wanted to show you about the 4 HTTP methods that you must know to become as successful as I am. So how can you not be so excited? Make sure you watch till the end because I'm also going to show you how to be successful and earn $1 million. These are must know methods if you want to attain my level of success. Guys, tell me how much you love this setup. Isn't it amazing?
Stop it. Get some help.
Guys, let's just start from the basics and work our way up to the all of the 4 HTTP methods I'm going to talk about and cover today. So first here, you know the client architecture that the work works upon, client server architecture. I'm going to write it down here so I can just to remind you of how this works, and then we can go on to more advanced concepts like HTTP methods. Here I have, let's just imagine this is the client, this is the server, and this is the database. And there's another reason why I draw this that you're going to see just in a moment. So the client makes a request, I'm going to say rec here, request to the server, and a server makes what is called a CRUD operation on the database. And first of all, those 4 requests I'm going to cover. This request can be one of the 4 main request type, which are let me just write them down. I'm going to take some text. I'm going to say get is the first one, and these are all uppercase. The first one is get, the second one is post, the third one is put, and the last one is delete. And let me just come back to what I was talking about previously. So here we make a request to the server to get some page, like Stack Overflow, for example. And the server makes a request to the database to look up some data. And it can be any one of, it is basically a CRUD operation. And CRUD is an acronym that stands for create, read, update, or delete. So we can create some data on the server, we can read some data, pull some data, get some data from the server, we can update some data that already exists on the server, and we can delete some data on the server. And basically all of these HTTP methods corresponds with one of these operations. For example, to create data, we use the post request. I'm going to write here and also down in the description so you don't forget. So to create data, or the C basically stands for, we create data with the post method. And guess what, with the get, what we do is, let me just copy paste. With the get, we read data, and with the update, we update data with the put method. I'm going to write update here because with the put we update data, and for the delete with the delete method we delete data. So see I don't know how it's called, update and delete, CRUD. Also, what I'll mention is that all of these are idempotent, which means that even if done multiple times, so all of this except the post method is idempotent, which means that even if done multiple times, it does not change the state, the internal state of this database. So if we try to update some data, let's say, let me draw, let's say we have data here that is 2, and we try to change it with here a put request that will update this data, and you will send the server here, and this 2, let's say, will change to 3. If we send now again the same put request here on the server and into our database, we basically, even if we do this again, we're going to get the same data in our database. And here what I wanted to show you is the front end of some page or website I was building, and this is made in React. And here I want to show you how I make a, let's just see, I use the library Axios to make a post request. And this is just an example, so you can see how this is in action. So you just call usually the library and then just say dot post, and this is how basically you make a post request in React with Axios. And now for the tool I was talking about. The tool is called, yes, you guessed it, Postman. And Postman is basically a tool that allows you to make any type of request you want, and I'm going to just show you.
One eternity later.
And finally, after one eternity later, I'm able to open Postman, and here I may have a separate video. If you like, comment down below if you like to have a separate video explaining Postman. But just for now, to mention it, you can make any type of request you want to any type of URL, and if you send it, you will get some data back like this. And with that data, you can kind of play around, preview it in other formats, etc. It's a really cool app that especially useful if you have already built the backend and without the front end, and so there's no way or no convenient way to make API calls to the backend, except for from the website, of course. And thank you so much for watching, and catch you in the next one.